Hey you guys, Eddie Collins here, back at my shop. I want to go ahead and thank you guys first and foremost for watching my videos. I am sincerely appreciative of the fact that you're enjoying them and that you're leaving comments as well as some folks are actually sharing their personal stories. I love the fact that, these stories that I'm bringing to you can actually go ahead and bring up some great memories from your past. Let's face it, I wanted to go ahead and share not only the cars, but also primarily the person behind the cars and their stories, since that's what makes a community so great, is the people. Now, I also wanted to go ahead and thank Wolfsburg West, speaking of the Volkswagen community, because I went there to go pick up some parts the other day and I learned about a part that they have that I didn't know about before. And I thought I better share it with you guys just so you could go ahead and get excited about it, just because of the fact that, well, let's face it, for the longest time, there's never availability of something until either you find a good used one or until somebody makes it. And unfortunately, thanks to Wolfsburg West, they've gone ahead and made our life when it comes to turn signal switches a lot better. Now, a lot of you know that I'm into buses. I love buses. And let's face it, when you get inside a bus, or a Beetle for that, or even a Type 3, but when you get in the car and you start driving and you go to use the turn signal switch and the thing's floppy, or you have to go ahead and manipulate your hand somehow so you could go ahead and hold the switch while also turning the wheel, but the thing doesn't want to spin, it's a pain in the butt. Well, the nice part is Wolfsburg West has gone ahead and made a wide array of switches for Type 2s. We'll have to cover Type 1s another time. But the cool part is that they truly have you covered quite a bit with some range here. So the first one we're going to talk about is your turn signal switch for your early bus. So this would be 65 and earlier. The one where you have the dimmer switch down on the ground. And these switches are fantastic. And like I was mentioning, sometimes you got to like hold your hand and hold the switch at the same time. Not these, because once you actually do it, they stay, which is awesome. Now, the other cool thing about the early bus switch is the fact that it can also be used for an early Beetle from 1956 through 1959. The housing is a little bit similar, but there actually are some differences, and especially when it comes to the size of the hole for the steering column. And the nice part is that when you actually buy it, they'll go ahead and give you the new little ring that goes inside there, as well as the screws, so you could go ahead and put this together. So they've got you covered on early buses and also some early Beetles. Now, the bus to my left, the 66 Eddie and Dave's bus, that's a 66. And that one takes, well, 66, 67 takes its own turn signal switch. Guess what? They made that one as well, which is great. This is the one where you actually have the high beams on the lever, no longer on the floor. Once again, just well made. And the other thing too is when you actually get this and you look at the wires and you feel the wires, just the pliability, you realize this is a quality product. This isn't something that's going to go ahead and be brittle, and after a few times of messing around with it, that it's going to go ahead and start to break. I've got these on some of my buses. They've been awesome. So once again, 66, 67. Now, the one that really surprised me is the one for bay window. So 68 through 1971, I have a 71 Westie, and the turn signal switch is kind of, it's kind of so-so. And I thought, I'm gonna have to look for a good used one someday. Well, guess what? For a while there, you could buy the guts before, and they didn't work all that great. The connections weren't all that hot. And so now we don't have to worry about that, because Wolfsburg West went ahead and made a brand new one, complete with the housing, you guys. It's not just the guts. And once again, I mean, just quality, quality, which is awesome. So, if you've got a bay window bus and you've got a turn signal switch that's not really up to par, well, guess what? You don't have to look any further, because Wolfsburg West has you covered. And of course, they sell a whole bunch of other parts, you guys. So check them out, wolfsburgwest.com. I'm fortunate to be close to them. And so I like to go there and see what it is that they're working on and what they're making. And obviously their customer service is fantastic. So thank you again, Wolfsburg West. And thank you guys for watching. And get ready, because here's another guy whom you've seen before, and maybe you've seen his car, but we're going to go ahead and take a close look at this really, really cool car. So here we go. All right, you guys. Yep, here I am again, Frank Espinoza.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, man. So,
Good,
dude,
good.
like I said before, everybody loved your 55, and I thought
Oh,
it'd be cool
thanks.
to go ahead and show this beauty. So, you guys, I give you Frank's 50.
Oh,
This
yeah.
thing is a trip.
50, Patina.
Dude, this is definitely Patina. I
Oh,
love it, man. This thing is rad. So, Frank, tell me about this thing. How long have you had this?
I want to say 9 years, maybe a little longer, maybe 10.
Really?
But it was not like this.
No?
Well, I don't know if you recall. When I bought it from a guy in the valley.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Jimmy, maybe? I can't
Okay.
remember. Jaime? I don't know. Anyways, he had it for a while. The story goes that he bought it from the I can't remember if it was from the guy that brought it here from Sweden,
Okay.
or he bought it from the guy that bought it from the guy that brought it here from Sweden.
Okay.
But anyways, long story short,
So wait, this is a Swedish car?
Swedish car, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was sold new in Sweden,
Okay.
and the story goes, or at least that what he told me, is there was a guy here buying cars,
Oh, wow.
right?
Okay.
Not necessarily Volkswagen. He was into other vintage cars, right?
Uh-huh.
And he had a container coming,
No.
but he had a spot open.
Okay.
And the guy from Europe,
Uh-huh.
he says, "Man, what can I put here so I can just fill the container, right?"
Right.
So he ended up buying, these to
No
just
way.
fill the container.
You're kidding me.
Yep. And he just put it in the container, came over here. The guy from here, when he opened the container, the first time he saw these. He said, "What is that? I'm not into that. I don't like it." He was into other vintage cars
Wow.
except for Volkswagen.
Uh-huh.
So he took it to his warehouse. He just had it in the corner
Oh
there.
my
Didn't
gosh.
like it. But what he did, he took, I believe, the radio.
Okay.
The radio out, because he said, "Oh, I like that radio. It's
Oh,
big." And
wow.
so he took the radio out.
Uh-huh.
He had it on his office display.
Uh-huh.
Then I don't know if it was this guy, his name Jaime, or the guy before him
Uh-huh.
that bought it
Uh-huh.
from this guy.
Uh-huh.
The guy posted a for sale ad. Remember, right, the recycler?
The recycler, yes.
Yes.
Yes, every Thursday morning.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And then, anyways, the headline on the recycler says, Volkswagen with 2 little windows in the back.
You're kidding me.
That's what he said. And so this guy went and see it. He saw it. He liked it. He bought it. But the owner said, "You know what? I'm keeping the radio because I like the radio."
Man.
So I said, "Oh, come
seriously?
on. What are you going to do with the radio?" "I'm just going to put it in the shelf, whatever." So he kept the radio.
Oh, geez.
And he ended up buying the rest of the car.
Oh, my gosh.
And then, like I said, I'm not sure if this was the guy that I bought it from or the previous guys. But long story short, again, when Jaime posted it for sale on the Samba,
Yeah.
he was on a Saturday morning.
Uh-huh.
Buddy of mine, Kimbo,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yep.
sure you know him.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Kimball, we did a
calls me and
Kubel
says, "Hey,
on it.
Frank," because he knew I was looking for a split rack top.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Hey, Frank, there's a split rack top that I pop out on the Samba
Uh-huh.
not too long ago. Check it out." So I was at work checking
Yeah.
it out, and I said, "Oh, shit, all right." So I sent them an email, but not realizing there was a phone number there.
Oh, no way.
Maybe 10 minutes later, I look, no emails back, no nothing. And then I noticed that there was a phone number. I said, "You know what? I'm going to give him a call."
Nice.
So I called him, and I was the first in line. And right
That is
after,
awesome.
I told him that I was going to go and see it. I think on a Monday, because I couldn't go on that weekend.
Right, right.
And then he says, "Okay, man," because but I say, yeah, I'll send you a deposit so you don't, sell it or anything. No, I believe it, whatever. Yeah, I know. It's not because of me. It's because of you. I don't want you to sell it somewhere else. No, I give you my word. I say, I heard that one before, right?
Yeah, right.
But anyways, he did just that.
That's awesome. And where was the car, Frank? Was it here in California?
Yes, California, in the valley. I think it was in what's the one in the valley? Tehunga? I think or Topanga. No, Topanga.
Yeah.
Well, one of those two is like going to Malibu, not that one. The other one in the valley. Yeah, Tehunga, Topanga. I can't remember right now on top of my head. Anyway, so Monday morning, I drove all the way over there. Cool. Money ready.
Awesome.
And everything. And but it was not like this.
No?
It was the guy started taking it all apart because he was going to restore it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So,
so
not only that, he had a lot of different colors paint over it. I saw red, I saw dark green, I saw dark blue, I saw like primer gray. So, there was a whole bunch of different colors on top, right?
Right.
And it was in pieces, fenders on one side, hood on another side.
Wow.
The seats were wrapped in plastic.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah, the engine was out, the transmission was out.
So it was basically like a kit car that you needed to put together.
Yeah. He was getting ready to restore, he said, and then something happened on his end that he had to get rid of it.
Oh, wow.
So, long story short again, we did a deal. He said, man, after you called me, there was a whole bunch of people trying to buy it and already without seeing it, sending me the money. He said, no, you know what, this guy was first, so if he passes, then the next one. So I was happy that he told me that. So that's when, I don't know if you recall, or I don't know if I can say this, but remember you had the trailer and I asked you to borrow the trailer?
Yes.
Long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Because I went to the house without a trailer.
I do remember this.
Yes, I went to I went to his house, made the deal.
Yeah.
Paid for it and everything. So I said, now I have to come back and get a trailer.
Oh my gosh.
And that's when I asked you if I can use your trailer. And I used the trailer, went back the same evening or same afternoon.
Yeah.
By the time I came back, it was already, evening, dark.
Yeah.
It was.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was, the paint was here, the body was on top, but then everything else was,
I remember because I feel like, was it on a pallet? What do I remember? I don't know if we moved something on a pallet or if that was your.
No, that was, remember the guy that used to rent there too? Can't remember that. Where Josh is on that side.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, let me build you something for it so you don't have to. And he built me there that evening, built me something with wheels.
That's rad.
And I just put it there.
That's
rad. So I don't have to carry it.
Right.
Yeah, and then that time I just park it inside the unit. And then I'm looking at it. Everything was there. The engine was complete, the tranny, everything. And then going with the numbers, everything was matching numbers.
Dude, that's great.
The front beam, transmission, the body, the pan, the engine.
Wow.
Even some of the engine components like the starter and the generator and all that has the date code, perfect for that. So
that is cool.
Original.
Very cool.
Then fast forward, I don't know, like 6 years later, actually on the pandemic, I said, you know what? I have this car just parked right there. I got to do something with it. And so I start removing the paint first. I start removing the paint, repaint slowly. Sometimes a couple of buddies come over, to help me, like Mark Oves.
Right.
He came and helped me for a little bit. Clay Carr came and helped me for a little bit. Friends that were just coming, in and out. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm doing this. They were helping me.
That's cool.
And then once I got pretty much all the body, out of the other layers of paint, I said, wow, most of the paint is there. This doesn't look that, that bad, but it's not great, but not bad, right? So I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I was thinking,
I think it's cool.
I was thinking of maybe restoring it too, since you already had it all apart, or most of it apart.
No.
So I said, you know what? I think I'm going to
leave it
leave it like that. And so I start putting it together. Fenders, hood, the seats, the transmission, the beam, the engine, everything.
I think it's great. I mean, I love it this way because it definitely gives it way more character. Way more character.
And friend of mine, Kabriolett.
Yeah.
He helped me get the engine going.
That's rad.
So I mean, it was just a matter of get it going. But we found out that it was running on 2 cylinders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we asked. Yeah. it was on, but like really weak. You'll drive and not you wouldn't go too far or fast, right? And actually, I took the engine out and gave it to Dave.
Oh, from Performance. Yeah.
Yes, and he actually rebuilt the heads, the pistons, and all that. He didn't open the block, the short block, just the heads, tone them and
cool,
cylinders and all that, new rings and all that, and put it back together, and it's good. It's nice.
That is awesome.
Oh.
Well, I've always admired it whenever you take this out, and would you mind giving us a little tour of the inside?
Sure, yeah.
Because actually, if you want to go on the driver's side, I'll just peek through the window on the
other side,
passenger side. Because
sounds good.
I wanted to ask you about these accessories and everything.
Yes.
I mean, you and your steering wheels, man, I swear, dude.
Well, believe it or not, this is the original steering wheel to the car.
What?
Yes, and
You're kidding me.
It came, at least that's what I know. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but
okay,
that's what it is.
Dude, that's gorgeous. And
I'm sure this wasn't, but all this is the original paint. You can see paint chips and stuff like that. It's not perfect.
Well, I mean, it matches the car.
Yeah, I did end up putting this here. The glove boxes. I did put the glove boxes.
Okay, so you added the glove boxes. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
I added them. I found an original paint.
Wow.
Pair of glove boxes.
Okay.
And then I managed to put them here. That's why you see a little bit of a difference in the color. But they are original paint, but not to the car.
What is this color called?
This is pastel green.
This is pastel green. Okay.
L11.
This is one of my favorite colors, man. It's so beautiful.
Another thing that I did add it was this is a cigar ashtray.
A cigar ashtray.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
This is the telescope one. Okay. You remove it and you just put this one in there. And this is for the ashes goes there, and then once you pull these,
empty them.
Yeah. Well, actually, they go on the bottom.
Okay.
And actually, this is a rare one. Usually, you'll see some with the same color knob.
Okay.
See this one? It looks like brass or something. That's like rare. That's early, super early one.
Okay. Now wait, and real quick, sorry, let's go back to the left. So is this a fuel? Yeah, fuel gauge.
Fuel gauge, yeah, fuel gauge.
Okay.
I just with the video. There you go, video holder. Okay. That video holder is pretty rare too.
Dude, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. And then over here on this side, this oil.
Yes, that's the oil counter. Wow. If you can see, I don't know if you can see
counter.
That. Yes, like say you want to put for oil change.
Oh, okay. So the mileage.
Yes, you open this right like this, and then you can move the numbers. The mileage says okay. I did it on such and such, and then once your speedometer hits that, it's time for the oil change.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, and
that's so cool. I swear, man.
And then, of course, I don't know if you already mentioned the clock, but there's the clock, and that's a beautiful, kind of rare one too. It has some letterings in the middle. Usually, you see these ones with no letters in the middle.
Now, who made that?
That's Kenzo.
It is, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, this is video.
Oh, it is?
Video.
Wow. So now, and of course, I always love to mention the fact that the speedometer, it goes the opposite way in comparison to the regular ones, which is really cool. I love that. That's crazy, dude. This thing says 120 kilometers.
Yes, and I think it's the original kilometers.
Really?
Because this is the original speedometer for the car. Okay. Original key.
Ignition.
Ignition key for
for
it. And the reason I know is because on the Sweden database.
Uh-huh.
You can get not only the the engine number, but you can get the key codes, the original
really?
key codes that came with your car,
That's
and
awesome.
they match the database they have.
That's so cool.
And remember, I told you about the radio. It didn't come
Yeah,
with radio,
yeah,
but
because the
I
guy
ended up
took it
buying
out.
another radio.
Okay.
Patina radio, and
Right.
I put it there.
Dude, that thing is rad. Now, okay, so the knobs, I mean, I'm guessing one's to tune it and one's the volume, but what are those little levers
Yes,
for?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's for because it has different bands, so maybe to change bands.
Okay.
I don't know if it's shortwave or different bands. So
Wow.
to be honest, I don't know exactly what those two
It's
knobs
beautiful
are.
though. Looks like it. I mean, it looks like it came with it. And then on the glove box here, I think, is that an ashtray?
It is an ashtray.
Oh, look at
It's an
that.
ashtray.
That's
It has
so
a patina
cool.
too, but yes.
That is rad. And
Yeah.
also, would you mind opening it? Because I know
Sure.
you showed me earlier what was in there. This is pretty rad. Check this out, you guys.
There you go.
Look at that. Oh,
My God.
that's so rad.
Let me open it.
I wish they would make more of these today, Look at that little bulb holders. That's cool. That is cool. Jeez. Awesome.
Let me find what excuse me.
Yeah, don't lose that one, man.
There you
How
go. That one,
cool. Look at
it's just
that.
an extra one.
Gosh. And you know what I just noticed? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So wait a minute. So the
Yeah,
glove box was upholstered originally on
Uh,
deluxes or what?
Yeah, so the same
Okay.
as the
Yeah, same as the
upholstery.
seats.
Yes, the seats.
But but then you added the glove box.
The glove box, yes.
But either way, would they have been upholstered anyway?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe for the standards didn't, but as far as I know, yes. But don't
quote you on
quote
it.
me
All right.
on that. But as far as
Look
I
at
know, they
that.
should be. And
love-
and these are. There's like I seen like 2 or 3 different
Locks?
locks. These are flat. A lot of
Okay.
people like those because they're flat, nice and flat.
yeah, yeah.
And those are more rare to come by.
Okay.
And
Look at that.
I got lucky when I found those glove boxes that came with
big
it. So,
time, dude. Those are super
with a key
cool.
and everything. Yes.
Look at this. I love the patina on the handle. That's rad. Look at this. The shift knob. I mean, it's just so cool.
Then it
So
has the-
cool, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your cigarette lighter?
Cigarette
Oh,
lighter.
look at that. Love
Let me
it.
see. There you go.
That's so rad.
So
That's cool.
there you go.
Accessories, man. And then obviously you've got now wait, was it an option to have
It
the
is an
extra
option.
visor?
It is an
okay.
option. They have, I believe, 2 different types. One that I
that is
can't
such a
remember,
trip,
right?
man.
But this one is one of the more rare.
Okay.
Because
I love how it's
these
embossed.
posts come like this, and then
Okay.
this one stops right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And this kind of look the same as that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's pretty neat, man. Look at that. And of course, rag top. Now, Frank, I gotta ask because this is pretty wild, man.
Uh-oh. Yes.
What in the world? I mean, dude, what is that? Is that just it's a built-in compartment, a wall?
It's
I mean-
kind of from here,
Okay.
and that's like just like a divider
Okay.
for
But that's
for
crazy,
what
man.
reason I don't know, but and then there's a door. See this?
Yeah, it's
hinge
hinged. Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. You can open it.
Okay.
You
Look
can
at
open it to
that.
go and get some stuff. Of course, you're not going to be able to get those luggages from here. You have to remove that. I just put it there and put that there for just for
I've never
fun.
seen that. That's so cool. I've seen it on barn doors, but I've never seen one on Beetles.
Yeah, there's
That
a
is
couple of
awesome.
like 2, 3 circulating around
Yeah.
this time, but I think I was the first one that had that on a
But the
Beetle
other thing that's
in a
kind of
while.
a trip is the fact that, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Yeah, you can. It says Duroglass. Look
Yes,
at
it
that.
is.
That's
Yes.
so rad.
Yeah, it's Duroglass
oh
right
my
here.
gosh.
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome, man. That is so cool. Now, does it make it quieter because of that?
Yes, actually it does. So
Yeah, I would think
worst case
so.
scenario is just like makes it quieter, like you say.
Look at these seats, and I love the pillows.
Then pillows, of course, supposed to have a button.
Okay.
But they're so old; they're the original ones, so it's missing.
Really?
It's missing.
Okay.
This one's missing. You see that? But
That's so cool, though. But I mean, yeah, we're at it.
Right,
Dude,
this
it's
one.
like a time machine.
Yeah, this one does have a
There you go.
button. Actually, look at that.
Jeez, look at
But,
that.
There.
No, I think it's cool. Super, super, super cool. I love the style these cars had, man. You know?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
Same here. Same here. These are the original
stunning.
seats, and
Wow.
all the piping pretty much is gone.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then somebody was trying to like hold on to them, with
Right.
thread or something. Look at that, everywhere.
Look at
You can
that.
see it. Just trying to keep them together. Look at that. But eventually,
cool.
they gotta be redone, I guess,
I guess.
as the original.
I dig it, man. No, I think it's cool. Here, let me come around.
Yep. It has the original mats.
Those are the original maps?
Yes.
Dude. Wow. That's so wild. Very cool. Wow. That's awesome, man. That is so awesome. Wow. Look at that. And again, no divider.
No.
Wow.
That I started seeing that
That's
in
so
I think
funny.
56 was the first year. With
Okay.
the dividers.
Look at that. So can we look at the engine?
Sure. Yes.
And then obviously with accessories, I'm curious what's underneath the hood. Are you going to have
No, I
one
wish-
of those
I wish I had
trippy spare gas tank things from last time?
exactly right. No.
I can't tell you how happy that made me, man. I looked at that over and over again. I was like, that's so cool.
No, this is all stock.
Wow, look at that.
Correct. That's a Cyclone, they call it, air
that,
cleaner. That's correct
yeah.
for Swedish cars.
Look at that. How
And
rad is
even
that?
here inside, it was different colors,
Really?
and I removed all that colors.
Just a little project, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. So rad. Unbelievable. And crank start.
Crank start, yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
All right, Frankie, now I'm going to ask you to start it, huh?
Sure, yeah.
I think it'd be rad.
Then, of course, this is, for Swedish cars.
Oh, really? Is
Those,
that,
they come in the Swedish cars. That's technically for Swedish
no
cars.
way.
Yes.
These reflectors only,
Yeah.
huh?
And I mean, I'm sure you're going to
That's
see them
super
now
cool.
in other cars,
So
but
rad.
they are Swedish. Same with those.
Look at that.
Same with those side mirrors.
Okay.
Those are Swedish.
Oh, really?
Swedish mirrors
So
too.
I got a question for you, Frank. What was it? What cars had the little chrome? I've seen some early cars that have a
With
little chrome bezel.
Yeah. Well, it's thin bezel or thick?
Well,
Like
I've seen
thin?
some thin and some
Yeah.
bigger, thicker.
Well,
I don't know
this-
if that's a
this is
KDF thing or
50.
something. Okay.
And these taillights, they started on, I want to say mid. No, actually in 50.
Okay.
I think mid 50 they started
Okay.
with a thin bezel.
Okay.
They're from mid. I don't know exactly the month, but somewhere mid 49 to mid 50.
Ah.
And before mid 49
Uh-huh.
is a thick vessel, kind of like a
Okay,
early
okay.
bus.
Yes. The early
tail light, the
bus
ones that
taillights.
you just remove like that.
Mhm, mhm.
Same thing, same concept. You leave the house in here and you just
Okay.
remove it out,
Okay.
change the light bulb, and put it back on.
Wow.
Those are like I want to say up to maybe in June.
How cool.
40, 49, and then the other one started.
That's so cool, dude. Telling you, nothing like learning new things each time, huh? Very cool. Let's look under the hood real quick, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. Let's
All
go.
right. Yeah, this color is so cool, man.
These are the mirrors that I told you about.
Yeah, look at
They're
that.
for the Swedish market.
How
But
do
now,
these-
of course, everybody else are using them.
Very cool. Look at the way that
Even
actually-
these work. See that? I didn't
Dude,
even
I know
touch
you
it.
didn't even have to touch it. I know. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, the trunk liner looks original.
The only thing I did end up putting
New rivets?
because it was falling apart,
Wow.
and I did that.
Wow.
Of course, this is for just
Yep,
in case
just in case, huh?
for the back.
Hey Frank, so oh wait, Is that for the speedo?
That's the speeder.
You're
Yes.
kidding me. Speedometer cable? Dude,
Yeah, that's the speedometer
trip,
cable.
dude.
Well, you know, because it's not on the left
Yeah.
side; it's cut
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
the middle.
yeah.
So yeah,
But you'd think that it would just be hanging there freely,
right.
but the fact that they actually made its own tube.
Yeah, yes.
Wow.
Then
Wow,
of
wow,
course
wow.
this is
Okay.
a
Yep, your jack.
jack and
Now check out the
some
bottom of
tools.
that jack, dude. I don't think I've ever seen one like that with the 3 little nipples on it.
Yeah, these are early for
Wow.
split. This one's split.
Yeah.
I think it's from late 49 to
Wow.
51 maybe,
Okay.
like this.
Very cool. Look at this gas tank, man.
And just in case. I
Just
have
in
one of
case,
those,
huh?
right?
All right, and of
And
course
then-
you've got a toolkit
Yes,
for
but
a 16-inch wheel.
yes. But let me tell you a story on these ones.
Okay.
See, these ones usually for ovals, like they're aluminum.
Yeah.
And even later split, same thing.
Okay.
For 50,
Yeah.
and it's steel. These are steel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And not only that, this one has
What the heck?
a flame arrestor, they call it. You know, it's just like a filter.
Okay.
Because before you used to pour it, not with a gun, right?
Right,
You just
right.
pour it there, and then it will filter the gas.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, that is really cool. I've never seen that before.
And it has, you know, the gas tank has the lip, so you can rest there.
Wow, look at that. That is really cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Telling you, man, every time there's something cool. Dude, look at
Right.
the patina on the underside of this hood. Oh, that is so cool. It's almost like Northern Lights.
Yes.
That looks awesome. That looks so cool. So, wow, what a trip. Okay, so now the kit,
Yeah, this is
Okay.
a 16,
16, right? All right. Look at
and
this.
it's, of course, patina with all the correct tools.
Dude, look at that.
Um,
So what made this one different than that 55? I'll have to look at the side-by-side comparison, but
Yeah. But they're similar tools.
okay.
They have the same, these two screwdriver, except for the split, it has the yellow tips.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow paint.
Wow.
And then this tool here, I think on the later one is an 8.9. This
Okay.
is 7.9, I believe. Yeah, 7.9.
7.9.
This is 7.9
Wow. Okay.
instead of 8.9. And then this has a different number or different, you know, like patent number or something like that.
Wow.
They're a
look at
little
that.
bit different. This one's same.
It also looks like it had a little bit of yellow on there too at one point in time, huh?
Which
on,
one?
On this one. don't know
I
if
see
that's-
that, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
okay.
not. But
Maybe it's a marking.
yeah.
That's so cool.
And then
though.
same as the up to 55
It's like a little
felt.
felt, huh?
Felt, yeah.
Yeah.
56 and up is flocking,
Yeah,
the spray
flocking.
on stuff. And
Very
then
cool.
and then I don't know if you noticed, but there's no stubby. Philip
Oh,
little
yeah, yeah,
screwdriver.
yeah. You're right. The little screwdriver. I don't know why.
That one came out on actually on 16-inch, but
Uh-huh.
on 52.
Really?
Late 52, yeah, or mid 52, late 52,
So-
16-inch.
Okay, so no stubby on the 16-inch.
Correct.
Wow.
Unless it's a 52 16-inch. late 52
Seriously?
16-inch, yes. Then
Oh my
that's when it started. Yeah.
Oh, dude, the small details.
And then let me see.
That's rad.
On the back,
Uh-huh.
that's how you can tell it's a 16.
Ah, because it's not flat.
Yeah. And the reason the other ones are flat because since the wheel started went to 15,
Yeah.
so the wheel dropped, right?
Oh,
So they dropped these, so these go up.
okay, okay.
They dropped it and then they cut it here.
Wow.
So otherwise, you know, if you keep the same one, it was going to hit here.
Okay. Oh,
So this kind
wow.
of went up. They offset it, you know.
I love it. I'm telling you, man, you learn something new every time. That's awesome, Frank. Awesome. And I love the little horn. You can kind of see it. It's a little hard, but looks like a little cyclone.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
rad. What a beauty.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Frank. Seriously, man. Super, super, super cool. So, can we ride back with the roof open?
Oh yes, yes, yeah. Another point I want to point out.
Oh, look at
See,
that.
there's another
Yeah.
line here, kind of
I
like
didn't
they
even
call
notice that. Yeah, you're right.
They call it eyebrows.
Yeah.
Technically, they were for probably 50. I don't know what month.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it was
you're
early
right.
50. This is late 50, so
Okay.
I don't know why I still have those. Maybe at one point they were replaced, or they used just the
Yeah.
last ones. I don't know, but
And it makes you wonder why, if there was a purpose behind it too.
right,
you
yeah.
know?
But then later on they removed that. Yeah.
Wow.
See?
That is cool. Wait, do that again. Look at this, people. The hood actually works without touching it.
Look.
And then he lifts it. Oh, look at that. Huh? Nice, dude. Nice. So Frank, where do you keep the handle, the crank handle?
I left it in the I left it in the shop because
no worries, dude.
yeah.
No worries.
Maybe we can, when we go over there, I can show it to you.
Sounds good. All right. So I want to see.
I usually keep it here under the hood.
Okay.
But I left it over there.
Awesome.
That's,
all right. Let's see him open this up. Oh, your deck lid's still open.
All right. I can close that.
La-di-da-di-da.
And I don't know if you got a shot of the pop outs.
Of the what?
The pop outs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? You're right, man. I'm telling you, it's one thing after another. So on the pop outs, okay. So obviously these are, I mean, early pop outs.
Yes,
dude. These latches, I've never seen latches like this before. So what is the deal with these latches? I mean,
oh. They look like spoons, right? Like
yes,
buses.
Like
those
bus
are the for split latches.
Wow.
And then on 50 early oval, you know, sweeter early oval, they changed the latches, and then again for 56 and up, they changed them again.
Wow, that's it's so cool, dude.
And then they're solid frame.
Yeah. Yep.
And this actually, well, obviously the car didn't come with those. I just put those there. I found an original set, you know, not perfect. I said, you know what, that's perfect for the car. So
right, dude, these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and they're aluminum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
how cool.
And then I don't know if you've seen these.
No, I've never really
beauty
seen
rings
like
before,
that.
but they're
square.
16-inch too. Those are kind of hard to.
Yeah, I would
find.
think super hard to
I believe
find.
this was colored, you know, maybe the same
like
color as the car, maybe, or red or something like that.
Super cool, man.
Of course, you know, they're pretty faded.
Right. Well, I mean, think of how old it is, man.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Let me start
You
it
and
up.
your accessories, huh? I tell you.
Some, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I love it, man.
Let's
see that roof open up. Oh, look at that. Look how smooth that is.
There you go. Actually, I had it rebuilt by Grumpy.
Oh, really? Oh,
and he
cool,
told
man.
me, oh, you know what? I'm going to powder coat it. I'm going to put these. No. Leave everything.
Right.
Oh, just whatever needs to be changed or, you know, fix it. He said, man,
awesome.
I had more troubles fixing this one than everything else, because, you know, the other ones, he just does the whole thing, right?
But that is awesome. Very cool. Wow, look at that. Love this view. There we go. Smile, dude. That's so cool.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Wanna hear the engine or?
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I do. Hang on one second. All right. Very cool. Even the check strap is a trip. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, there.
That's awesome. Nice Southern California day to drive around with the top open, huh?
Yeah.
And so Frank, sunroof, it's that's what makes it the 11G model.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And if it wasn't a sunroof, what would it be then? Just an 11?
C.
Oh,
11C
11C.
for 50, and I believe that later started on the late 49, I believe.
Okay.
Something like, yeah, late. Sorry. But yes, and actually for late 51, 52, it's 11G. No, 12G.
12G.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
But we don't know why it's different. But it's the same. It's basically the same thing. It's a sunroof, car.
Look at those suitcases. All right. So Frank.
Yes.
What do you have in your hand there, senor?
Remember you were asking for the handle?
Yeah.
This is the handle for the engine, for the crank.
For the
start.
crank? Okay. All right.
I can. Gotta make sure it's in neutral and.
Yeah, that would not be good, huh? And that the parking brake is on?
And the parking brake is on.
So, a question for you. So now you actually started this thing, obviously pushing a button.
Yes, yes.
So, but this was just an option?
This is an option, like, if the car's too cold or stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And actually, it's nicer if, like, I remember when I was, with my first Volkswagens, I ran something's wrong with the battery or the alternator or the generator. Here I am pushing the car and then jumping on it.
Right.
I'm too old for that to do it by myself now. So this is nice if
that's true.
If that ever happens.
All right, look at this.
That's a cover here.
Okay.
I think this is correct too for buses up to 58.
I think so, yes.
Right, but this is different right here.
That little part is different.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing, I got a question for you. I've seen some bumpers that have like a little bracket that go like right here.
Actually, this one, if you see here, I think it had it, but there's two holes there. I think it came off or something. It was right here.
Okay.
See these two holes there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got it. I was thinking of probably putting one or something, and I think I even ordered one and said maybe I'll put it there, but I haven't done it. But yeah, that's it. And
so that's basically it. It's in neutral.
let me see if I remember. Let me see if I remember.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Right here. Ready? Oh, you know what?
What's that?
I think it will help if I turn the key on.
Okay. I'll hold that for you.
Thank you. I think that'll be.
Might help. Okay, ready.
Helpful.
Here we go.
Hold on, let me see. Right about here. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. That's so wild. That's awesome. Very cool.
And then the exhaust is not your typical stock exhaust. It's not.
It's not an A-bar, is it?
No, not an A-bar.
That
but
would have 4 tips.
I gotta look it up. I gotta remember. That's why it sounds like that.
Oh wow! Yeah. You're right.
See it?
Wow.
That's awesome.
And of course, I put that there.
Dude, this is really cool. I knew this would be cool to check out. So, Frank, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for educating me again.
Hey, no, thanks
on
for
this and for showing it to everybody. I think people will really trip out. So the next time they see it at the next show, man, they're gonna definitely have to check it out in person.
Thanks,
Super
man. Appreciate it for doing this video. It's pretty cool. We learn a lot about the person behind the wheel of the owner of the car.
Yeah, I'm glad, dude. I know.
That's pretty good.
People get to know a little bit more about you and just see how
I
much
watch the videos and I'm like, I seen that car, but I didn't know the owner, or I know him, but I didn't know actually kind of a little bit of him. And it's pretty good that you do this, man.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, awesome. Good, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Frank.